I want to tell you something about marriage, but first, let me show you why.
You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from.
There's a pressure in marriage that nobody really talks about. It's very quiet. It comes with teeth. I've heard people talk about it. I think I didn't fully understand what it's all about. I will not say my expectation was cut short, but I was expecting something different. And now that I'm in it, I'm saying something I was not expecting. Before I was getting married, I had this picture in my head. I thought, let me just get married to a man that I love. I was looking for companionship. I've always wanted to get married. I love kids. I want to have as many kids as I can take care of. That was it in my head. I've never taken care of a kid before, an infant. I just love the idea of having children. I want to grow up with my kids. When I was getting married, first I was looking for someone that would understand me because I may have stone to crack. So I was looking for someone that would understand me, will understand where I'm coming from, will understand my persona, and will love me for who I am. When I met my husband, I was engaged to someone else. But before then, I'd given back the engagement ring. I like the way he starts a conversation and pulls me into that conversation and makes me invest in that conversation. I'm not someone that is easy to converse with. I easily get distracted in a conversation. So when a conversation is boring, I can easily zoom off. I'll be there, but I'll not be there. I'll be there, but my mind is not in the conversation. I found that quality very interesting in my husband. So I felt like, it ticks a lot of boxes. So when I wanted to get married, I was like, I wanted to get married to someone that would like at least, then the person loved me. I wanted companionship. I wanted someone that can protect me, that can take care of me, speak life into my life, push me to my greatest potential. I felt like when I get married, I'll get married to someone that will travel the world, will take beautiful pictures, we'll be best friends entirely. I was not prepared for what was coming. I think people talk about it, but they don't really stress on it. Responsibility. At least for me, it was not stressed about. I read a lot of books. I watched a lot of podcasts about marriage, but it doesn't prepare you fully. If someone tells you, you say, oh, my marriage will be different. I'll marry well and I'll marry right. Nobody's saying you don't marry well, you don't marry right. Marriage is beautiful. But that's why we are still in it. But you have to learn to love another person like yourself. You have to learn to be considerate. You have to learn to speak in love even when you're angry. You have to learn to tone down your voice. It's not easy. It has been a learning process for me. And I'm glad that I grew to have that patience. I've learned to be responsible in marriage. Because there's certain things that will come my way and I can easily flop them. But the responsibilities I'm talking about is the responsibility you have to be responsible for every day. It doesn't clock out. It doesn't expire. You'll be waking up to it every day. The first responsibility that came to my face was when I gave birth to my son. So after I gave birth to my son, I was planning to start a business. I already drawn the plan. I already know how I wanted my business to be. I already know how I wanted the outcome of my store. I was going to do my business, right? After I gave birth, I don't sleep because my son wakes up after 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Highest, he wakes up for breast milk. I was placed on exclusive for 6 months, exclusively breastfeeding him for 6 months. It was tough for me. I had to post my plans, post my dreams, and say, okay, let me nurture him, let me take care of him for this year. And next year I was going to start again. I had help, but I was feeling like I did not have help. And I was feeling like they're not helping me enough. But there are just some responsibilities that only you can do. Nobody else can help you with. It has taught me to be strong. When those kind of responsibilities come my way in marriage, I'll look at it and ask myself, what does this thing want me to do? It takes me out of my comfort zone. And when you get married, life doesn't slow down to meet you. If anything, life becomes real. Life becomes very real. There are a lot of expectations from yourself, expectations from the people around you. And so the pressure start mounting. The pressure is internal. When I go to sleep, I'll be thinking, I'm left to the baby and myself, and I'm like, hey, Kourtcy, what have you done to yourself? You had plans that you were supposed to execute this year, and now you're left with your son. When is this your son going to grow for you to start living your life? It was tough. I was this close to getting depressed. Sometimes I'll look at my dreams, I'm like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. In your mind, you're like, can you do it? I didn't sleep for up to 2 hours for 10 months. Babies come differently. Some babies come in handy. Some come with peace. There are some babies that sleep very well. But mine, because I have never experienced living with a baby, I didn't understand the amount of sacrifice I was supposed to give to be able to take care of my child. Everything was just new to me. That was my first experience. So I was very envious of people whose children were sleeping because I couldn't understand why I was not sleeping. And because I was not sleeping, I was not operating my full potential. If I'm waking in the morning, I'm tired, I am angry, I am so sad. Like any little thing you tell me, I can easily attack you. Yes, after I gave birth, I was an angry person. Every new day I'll say, God, please today help me to be able to take care of Chikamsu. Please help me to be able to love him. Let me take care of him with love. My son doesn't like to eat. I feel like that exclusive, that was one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. Meal, it has benefits. It's very good for the child. It helps the child to be healthy. But for me, with Chikamsu, that's the worst mistake I've ever done. Exclusive. Because right now, Chikamsu doesn't eat. Chikamsu can stay 2 days without testing food. And he'll be okay. He'll be playing. I breastfed him for 1 year, 3 weeks. He was so used to breast milk that he just hates food. He's 2 years now, but I don't understand. My son don't eat, and I've made it my personal project that when I give birth to my second child, I'm not doing any exclusive. Even if I want to do exclusive, maybe 2 months or 3 months is okay. The pressure that people put on you can be regulated. You can fix it. You can stop it. You can teach your mind not to think about it. But the pressure that hits very hard, the pressure you feel when nobody's with you, the pressure you think, the pressure that is inside of you, the pressure that is within you, the pressure that works for you, the pressure that when you're sleeping, you're thinking different thoughts are hitting your head. You're like, am I doing enough? Am I a lazy person? I've not made any money this year. I have been stagnant. And when you start thinking all those things, it comes out. It comes outside of you. You start being angry. You start nagging. When my husband comes back and I start talking to him, we might be having very interesting conversation. The next thing I'll be like, so I'm pausing my life for you to live your life. You think about a lot of things. You think about your body has changed because of a man. When those thoughts comes for a reason. I speak life into those thoughts. I pray on it. And sometimes it's very, very tough. That's how I've learned to live my life. That's what works for me now. My son is supposed to be at home with me, but I sent him to my brother's house because I know that if he's here, he will not even allow me to do this video. My son always sleep at night and he sleep by 10 in the night. He wakes up by 6:30 in the morning. And I'm someone I love sleep. But since I got married, I had to learn not to sleep. Sometimes I wake up with headache. When you still sleep, he will bite you. He will cry. My eyes are always open. If you call me anytime in the day, I'll pick your call. So those are the responsibilities I'm talking about. And I had to force myself to do certain things because I know if I wait, I'll continue waiting. When I was thinking of myself, I was feeling behind. Because like other people now, they are living their dreams. There are certain plans, there are certain goals, and they are working in achieving it. I wanted to start YouTube, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. It's like something was just stopping me from doing it, but I couldn't just do it. I thank God for today. I thank God for giving me the strength to be able to start my YouTube channel. I've trained myself to believe that the universe is for me and not against me. I talk to myself, I'm like, Kourtcy, who are you becoming from this? I'm in the process. This thing, I'm going to overcome it, and it's going to make me better. I'll be stronger, I'll be richer, and I'll get everything that I want. I am a very optimistic person. There's no space for me to be pessimistic. In marriage, I have learned things about myself I never thought existed. I have seen parts of myself I didn't think exist. I have seen weaknesses I never thought I had. Strengths you do not know you are capable of. These things are very uncomfortable. I know that I'm a go-getter, but I'm not that disciplined. I'm not that focused. I easily get distracted. So part of my bucket list for 2026 is to be focused, to be disciplined, and not allow myself to be easily distracted. I have prayed to be humble enough to be able to face them. I've been able to understand something about pressure. Pressure is not always the enemy. Sometimes it can be the enemy, but pressure will reveal parts of yourself you never thought existed. It will reveal who you truly are. It will make you so uncomfortable with a version of yourself that you are so comfortable being. It's going to push you. It will force you to do things, not because you're ready, but because you have no choice than to do it. Pressure forces you to grow. Marriage will challenge you. It will stretch you. It will push you. Marriage has not turned out to be exactly how I thought it was going to be, but it has introduced me to a version of myself that is wiser, that is stronger, and that is more grounded than before. And I'm teaching myself to be more disciplined and focused with my goals, with my plans, my dreams, because time is not always on our side. I have things I have to take care of by myself. Marriage has been the thing that has shaped me, that's refined me. I'm letting it to turn me into the woman that I actually respect, because now I'm learning to be disciplined, I'm learning to be focused. If you're a woman, if you're a man now going through a tough time in their marriage, where their marriage feels heavy, or when the pressure feels too much, I just want you to know now, you're not alone. You're going to go through it. You're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out richer. You're going to come out as someone that you respect, that people look up to. You're going to come out more refined. For me, I think that as long as there's no toxicity, we don't speak to each other with harsh tones, there's no domestic violence, there's no cheating, there's no abuse, then anything that comes our way, we will overcome it together. And we're going to come out from it stronger. We're going to come out from it more refined. We're going to come out from it richer.
Blame it on me. You're just too scared to be lonely. No one's safe from the reaper, not a saint nor a sinner.